Hello, my name is Carlos Israel Villarreal, and this is my exhibition, The Fruits. But I've chosen fruit because essentially, like, I believe it's a metaphor for life. We constantly are trying to water our children and to make them grow the way that we want them to, and they don't always turn out the way that we expect, but we usually always get something really, really good from them. And but there's also a kind of calling to what it means to be a Mexican American. And my father worked in the fields when he was, my age, when he was much younger than me. And he picked watermelon and he picked strawberries. And so it's also calling on that lineage in my life and that part of my life as well. So all of the work has the same title. It's all called The Fruits. The only difference in the title is the actual fruit that is inside of, that's pictured. And each of them has a different type of fruit. We start here with the watermelon. And this piece, I'm very, very interested in this idea of the world both inside and outside, and seeing this depth in the frame, and seeing deep into what we're looking at and into the world that I've created here in the series. This is called Strawberries, and I did a number of different poses and arrangements with my son and my mother, and this is one that's almost a happy accident. She just sort of happened to align perfectly with him, and they sort of meld together. They're both wearing the yellow, and so at first it's almost like an illusion. You're not really quite sure what it is that you're looking at, but once you look deeper into the image, you discover that she's actually watering the fruit here. All these pieces are roughly 34 by 45 or so. And they're meant to live big, and as an artist, when you make something big, you are calling upon these historical, these very, very famous historical paintings, and that's the world that I want them, that these characters to live in, and I want to place them within that historical context, that they should be, in a sense, revered, this Mexican family, and that they should be placed on the same level as a Napoleon, as a George Washington, but it's an emerging, right, minority within the United States, and so I'm trying to sort of place them within that larger historical context. A lot of my work, I would certainly say that it's very, very political. It's political in the sense that it's calling upon these political themes that are currently being discussed in American society, whether that's issues of what it means to be a sort of upper middle class Latino family, right? And we only get in certain media, we only really get like one representation of what it means to be Latino, and there's many forms of being a Latino, and there's different classes obviously within the Latino community, and this is just another part of that. It's me trying to subvert people's understanding of what it means to be Latino in the context of today's America. It's not enough to just call myself that. I have to really be that, and I have to constantly make sure that I'm living up to what it means to be an artist.